vegetables in the shelves. And then he told me that no one came to me and said, okay, we have from Nigeria. I said, yes, we do. We have a lot of vegetables from Nigeria. And since then, we have been engaging in communication with him. So far, no one has sent vegetables so far, as far as I know, labeled as Nigerian vegetables so far. And we are rich in vegetables in Nigeria. And I believe that has a lot to do with lack of awareness. Our farmers are not aware, especially onions. For example, Mr. Ghanim Al-Harbi, even yesterday, he told me that we need a lot of onions from Nigeria if you have. And I said, okay, inshallah, yes. I'm going to talk to him. Mr. Ghanim,
I'm available from now.
Over to you, Mr.
Yes, so, doctor, what you will do is as an assignment to you as a Nigerian based there, please pick anybody from Jigawa State and make a case. Let him successfully take something to Saudi Arabia so that others will emulate, will copy from him, and from there we build up and start. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. That's not a problem. We are always available. We're always available. And as I've told you, this is the buyer, is here. If you have any vegetable, here is the buyer. Anything, vegetable, onions, anything that you might ever think of, as so far as it is vegetable and fruits, mango, guava, avocado, and any other vegetable that you might ever think of. He is the direct buyer and then distributor to most of the topmost supermarkets here in Saudi Arabia. Secondly, not only that, the dry fruit, we have also reached a deal with him with regards to the dry fruit, the dry agricultural products, that we will try to create a market for all these products with some of the top manufacturers here in Saudi Arabia. Cikin abubuwan da muke tattaunawa da Mr. Ghanim Al-Harbi, mun tattauna abubuwa da dama. Mun shiga supermarket ba mu ga product na Najeriya ba. In ka shiga ka zagaya ba za ka ga product na Najeriya ba. Ba wai babu bane kwata-kwata. Ana shigo da products din, ana shigo da zobo, ana shigo da su citta, ana shigo da duk irin wayannan abubuwa, ana exporting tabbas daga Najeriya kuma adadi mai dan dama. Amma mostly za ka ga aka yi exporting din ba a mai da hankali ya zamanto cewa this is a Nigerian product. Cewa wannan Nigerian product ne na farko kenan. Bangaren vegetables da fruits kuma kan babu ma kwata-kwata. Inda za ka zagaya ba za ka ga mangwaro ɗan Najeriya ba, ba za ka ga abarba ɗan Najeriya ba, ba za ka ga wato ainihin waɗannan abubuwa ɗan Najeriya ba. Tumatiri ɗan Najeriya za ka gani daga India, za ka gani daga Kenya, za ka ga avocado daga wato piya kenan da muke ce mata daga ko'ina, ba za ka gani daga Najeriya ba. Shi yasa muka zo muka same su distributors ɗin da wanda suke importing ma supermarkets ɗin. Muka ce muna so ku sa Najeriya a cikin layi. Kuma suka yi alkawari suka ce insha Allah za su iya kokari su sa Najeriya a cikin layi kan importing ɗin wayannan kayayyaki. To wannan shine abubuwan da muke da su a ƙasa, kuma wannan abun ya riga ya nisa, preparation ya riga ya nisa. An tattauna da shi minista na agric ma lokacin da suka zo nan, kuma muka tura minista na agric na Saudi ya je Najeriya, aka yi signing deal na wato ainihin an yi signing deal na waken suya da jan nama. Shi kuma wannan Mr. Ghanim Al-Harbi ya tabbatar mana duk wani abin da ya shafi vegetables shi ne dama directly yake karba. Idan ba vegetables ba ne, zai taimaka mana wajen samar da warehouse da samar da wato ainihin distributor wanda zai distributing ma waɗannan manya-manyan supermarkets, insha Allah.
Thank you very much for that delivery. My name is Olayinka, and I'm representing First Bank Nigeria in Duse branch and Adeja branch in Jigawa State. Yeah. As you are aware, Jigawa State is really, really blessed in terms of crop producing, out of the crop producing states in Nigeria. By God's grace, Alhamdulillah, Jigawa State is the largest producer of dates and hibiscus in Nigeria. It's the second largest producer of gum, Arabic, and sesame in Nigeria. So with this landscape of business that is thriving and the opportunities for agricultural value chain that exists in this market, is there any means of collaboration that exists between whether commercial banks in Nigeria, with CBN in Nigeria and a bank in Saudi Arabia or the CB of Saudi Arabia, where we can have a risk exchange mechanism, where if we go to, say for instance, Adeja local government and finance vegetable produce, if we finance, let's say for instance, onions, perishable goods, and all these perishable goods, is there a mechanism where we can share the risk between the commercial banks in Nigeria via the CBN with the CB or a commercial bank from Saudi Arabia? We are ready to invest heavily into this business in Jigawa State. First Bank is ready to do that. But we want to be able to have an assurance for a risk sharing mechanism just so that we don't carry all the risk. Is there a risk exchange mechanism between our banks, our institution or financial institution in Nigeria, and the institutions in Saudi Arabia? If we can get that arrangement, I can assure you that First Bank Nigeria will invest heavily into this business, especially in Jigawa State. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Ganim, over to you. Is there any risk-sharing formula or arrangement that some of the banks here will guarantee exportation from importation from Nigeria or from other parts of the world, so that other banks from Nigeria or from anywhere can invest heavily in that to export this product to Saudi Arabia?
Welcome.
That's true. That's correct.
Sorry, no any problem about he means about transfer from here, about the finance, that if there is risk, we cannot transfer money from here. You're talking about that? It's easy.
Yeah, he's talking about a collaboration between, like now there are commercial banks in Nigeria. He is a representative of the bank in Nigeria, and they want to put money into this business. Is there any guarantee from some of the banks in Saudi Arabia that when this bank from Nigeria puts money into this business, that there is a risk sharing formula for between them and the buyers here in Saudi Arabia?
No. I don't have a good idea about that, but I didn't hear like this before. About the finance, well, I don't know exactly.
Okay. What we are going to do, Mister, this is also going to be as an assignment for me, also here in Saudi Arabia, to check